Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos, a video that is about 2 weeks overdue, my 700 days of actually logging into Fortnite Save the World status video. So what has been going on for the last give or take 100 days in Fortnite Save the World? We got war games, we got endurance mode, and right now we have a new hit the road event. And let me just start by touching that we currently have the week 2 of the weekly kind of thing. We have Crackshot as a hero you can escort in this event, and I don't like this event. I absolutely love that Epic Games have added it. I love when they are trying out new things in the game to spice things up. This event is not my kind of event. I haven't really completed any of these things. I tried a few games. I didn't find it fun, which means that for the first time ever in the game, I have decided that I won't aim for the banners. I have all other banners in the entire game besides the ones that were closed beta. I'm not going to be earning these. So that for me is like a huge step in some direction anyway. So now that that is covered, that is where Fortnite Save the World is. We can just look into the map area as well, because another massive change is that they have twisted the Twine Peaks map so that it is as horrible as the Canny Valley map, meaning that we have several screen pages to scroll through in order to find the missions we want to be playing. They have been nice to us. They have added mission alerts back to some of the radars, some of the encampments, so I can finally play the type of maps that I enjoy grinding again and get some road trip tickets for it. The hit the road tickets is what it is, which is the currency for the llama for season 10 that we don't currently have. So that was just a little bit about the game. How is the game? How has it changed? What has happened? And it has been okay. Season 9 was pretty good actually, with the war games and the endurance mode. Season 10 so far has been a massive downer, but we're getting a narrative in the short future. We're getting new heroes, new weapons, all the classic stuff. So I think it's gonna be cool. But let's move into my what does my account look like? What has happened? Like, how have I pushed forward in the game? I still don't have any explosive weapon on my wall for some reason. If we look into the resources, I have been burning down all of the perk materials I've been earning so many of them. Gonna be moving a little bit back to that. Still have most of my hero recruitment vouchers. I have loads of legendary flux. I have some gold. I have almost 6,500 of these hit the road tickets. I'm trying to earn 500 tickets per day. That is pretty much what I want to do, because I don't want to grind the hit the road event. So I'm just trying to casually grind 500 tickets. That should be 1 llama per day. We're getting 4 new heroes, 5 new weapon schematics. So I just need 9 things. So that is pretty much where I am. I have evolution materials enough to upgrade 10 schematics completely, which is cool because I have no immediate need for anything besides the new stuff. And I have loads of reperks, so I can move things around like I wanted. And getting legendary perk up and epic perk up in the game is very easy now, because I can AFK the endurance mode to around between 18 and 20 something, depending on how the spawns are. I have loads of survivor, schematic, and hero experience points. I have way fewer hero than the others because I have a lot of leveled up heroes. So that is pretty much how that stuff is looking. This time around, we're just gonna go into my backpack and storage to start with. This is what I have on my hero right now. So not really like that much stuff. Just, you know, this is how it's looking. I have mainly been just casually grinding missions, so I have a little bit of everything, a lot of stuff for making traps, because when season 10 launched and they wiped all ghost traps from our bases, Epic Games was super nice to me and they removed 90% of all my traps. So not just the ghost trap ones, and we didn't get a lot of materials back, so I have been farming for new traps just because I had a close to blank base. In my storage I have loads of 106 stuff that I'm probably never ever going to use. And then yeah, I have some bright core, some sunbeams, some just random stuff so that I can make and craft the weapons and traps that I want to be fooling around with. So that's all good, it's all good. I have really been tuning down my Fortnite Save the World gaming lately because it just hasn't been as fun as it used to be for a very long time. But the thing that I have been focusing on, the thing that I feel is super cool is that because we have been getting so much perk stuff from the war games, from the endurance mode, I have finally been able to get almost all of my traps up and running, and the important ones I almost have 2 of now. I would like to have 4 of each trap. Obviously I have the broadside, I have my ceiling drop trap, I have my electric field, but in terms of my gas traps I have this one that I use at start of funnels in things like endurance mode because it needs to fire very often and just deal with all the things around the spawn area. So it needs to work like all the time, and it's okay if it runs out because many waves later when the husks are so much tougher, it's not going to do as much of a difference. Then I have a more heavy hitting one that is like completely crit focused for the end of my tunnels. It doesn't have a short reload time, so it deals a lot of damage to the few really hardcore things that make it to the end of the funnels. So I'm going to be hopefully making up to 4 of each of my, like you can see, I have 2 of the traps that I'm talking about, so that I have 4 different parts of the funnel instead of going in and re-rolling them and batch making them like that. So obviously ceiling sapper is up and running. I never really used the cozy campfire. I never really used the flame grill, so they are not upgraded. My freeze trap is up and running. In terms of floor launchers, this is probably like the floor launcher and the wall launcher. These are the traps I really want to have like at least 3 of, but hopefully 4, so that I can have different impact value traps for different situations. Am I playing group missions, solo missions? Where in my funnel system are they going to be? So I have one with max impact and knockback, so really for hitting end game stuff far away, smashers, all that kind of stuff. So I have that both for the wall launchers and for the floor launchers. And then I have 2 that have less impact and faster reload. This one is currently double durability. I'm not entirely sure why. I think I was testing some stuff around, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I mean, I only have 1 top hit. I am working right now on my 2nd wall dart. This is the fast fire rate one for the early part of the funnel, and I have my heavy hitter here already. So that is pretty much what I've been spending a lot of my time and my resources on, geeking on how I can optimize my AFK endurance so that I can like push to hopefully at some point AFK the entire thing. That is the dream. So yeah, that has been my focus really in the game. I have also been spending a lot of materials on perking up weapons that I never really used, but it was annoying me. For instance, the bowler, it was up here and it wasn't perked. So I've just been wasting a lot of perk materials on some of the schematics that were at the top of my inventory because it was annoying me that it had bad perks. So I mean, this one is legacy, so it's not. I still have some that I need to fill out, like the double boiler and the dragon's breath. So it's not a complete thing, because even though it is much easier and pretty fast to get perk materials now compared to what it has been before, it is still something that takes a decent amount of time. But with the AFK endurance, it is fairly doable. It is just about how much time do I actually want to have my computer playing Fortnite Save the World. So yeah, hopefully at some point I'm going to have all of my 130 things all legendary perk, but it is, as you can see, I'm still missing quite a few of the ones I already have leveled up, but I hope to get there during this season if if it, like, yeah, it depends on my endurance really. A lot of the things that I have here, pretty much the same deal. Weapons for like specific things. The most important is, like, for me, my personal most important weapon is still my neon scythe. It's my Masamune. I absolutely love those, and the Thrasher. Also love my Baron. So those are my main melee weapons, but I have few that I still also want to perk up and look into. I also have some things in the collection book, some legacy things with some interesting perk and crit options that I want to pull out at some point and just like have fun with. So that is like the story of my schematics. I have a decent amount of max leveled stuff, not like most in the world, but I have many, and a lot of them are now max perked, and many more to come in the future. In terms of heroes, I am also pretty well covered. I got a lot of duplicates from the birthday llamas, so that was pretty cool. I have stashed a lot of them into the collection book. I have almost leveled up everything. As you can see, loads of heroes, and there are some, like Birthday Brigade Ramirez, that I actually reset at some point. I'm not entirely sure why I did that, but she's only level 20. It's probably because she is just a reskin. But even in terms of duplicate heroes, after having added to the collection book, I have many heroes. The main reason why I'm keeping them is because I hope the game is going to change and that we will be able to have fun with them in the future. So instead of just recycling them all, I keep them here. In terms of more important, probably survivors, I'm almost like where I want to be. I have my current setup is pretty, like, I'm testing out things. So I'm focusing on melee damage and trap durability at the moment. With the new Dino Heroes, I am comparing melee damage and health bonuses for Paleo Luna, but obviously I have all legendary and mythic survivors as the game allows. And because I have been playing for ages, I have a lot of leveled up. As you can see, all of these are survivors that are max leveled that I'm not currently using in my setup. So I have for different builds. Do I want to focus more on traps, more on shield, more on energy? How do I want to play? I was expecting them to have given us like the hero loadout system combined with a survivor loadout system, because it doesn't really make sense to swap from a constructor with a lot of trap durability to a soldier without replacing the survivor bonuses as well. So I really hope they're gonna iterate on that and give us an option to swap between different survivor setups as well. Loads of duplicates also on some of the different mythic leads, and a gazillion survivors I can level up if I wanted to use my evolution materials on it. Currently, I've been saving them up so that I knew once we got new stuff, I could look into that instead right away, instead of having to grind for it. So that was pretty much my heroes, my survivors, my schematics, my inventory, my all that kind of stuff. Yeah, my locker, we can look at that for the first time. I don't really have much here because I cannot quit Battle Royale after season 1 or 2 or something. So I don't really have much to select from. I have a few dances, I have a few things you guys have been gifting me. Thank you guys very much for that. It is absolutely amazing that you have given me some stuff that I can fool around with. So that is very nice. Thank you guys very much for wanting to do that. I'm really happy that I can flex just something. I'm particularly happy about this one. But yeah, it's a nice one to have. Other things of note, of course, this stuff here, my unopened llamas. This is my treasury. I only have 189 now. I had 250 at one point before the birthday llamas, but I decided to open some of my upgrade llamas. But this is where I have been stashing up llamas from previous event. So as you can see, I have Lunar llamas, Pirate llamas, Holiday Survival, Winter llamas, Fortnite Nightmare. What else do we have stashed up in here? A few upgrade llamas. Is that really what I try to save up 50 of each llama, but the recent one I didn't, because I went all in YOLO style on the second year birthday llamas because I just love those. So sci-fi llamas, I don't have that many of those, and I don't have that many of the second year birthday llamas. I think I have 5. So I just have them for a rainy day if I want to be opening up some birthday llamas or like whatever. Then I have it stashed up here because I feel it's kind of fun to have those that I can just pull out at any rainy day kind of moment. So that is actually the thing that I have that I am the most happy about in my account, is all my unopened llamas from previous events. So that is kind of cool. Anything else really? I just emptied out what I wanted from the weekly store. I have loads of gold, 169,000. What have I bought? I bought the typewriter, even though I have 1 or 2, or I have some already. I bought the flux, the armory slot tokens, the evolution materials, some flux and the perk materials, and in the event area I bought the cloak star, a survivor, and the armory tokens. So yeah, that is pretty much what I did there. In terms of banners, like I said, I have everything up till this point, and I'm not gonna be earning the hit the road ones. So I have the endurance mode ones, I have the war games ones, the frost night, all the other kind of stuff, and I was gifted some banners again from you guys from Battle Royale, so thank you very much for that. Not much I have actually earned there, but yeah, I have a pretty decent banner collection that I'm happy about having. So I think that is actually pretty much what I can share. I have added a few things into the collection book just because I had stuff I really needed to get rid of. So it is relatively filled. There are things I haven't added in here. Loads of stuff that I have that I can add, but I read in an Epic Games post on Reddit that they were going to be updating the collection book rewards, so I would have to reset some heroes to get evolution materials enough, but I can, with what I have now, reach level 500 of the collection book. So I'm just really waiting for the new rewards so that I can do it at the right time when we can check out what we can get for doing it, because right now the rewards are completely junk. And I know the last time they made updates to the collection book, they gave us the compensation rewards afterwards, but I kind of want to earn them when they are there instead of just sharing videos of things that are ancient news, because I know it's gonna be outdated right around the corner, so there is no real reason to dig into it, also because the current rewards are just not really worth earning. So yeah, that is pretty much my account after 700 days of playing. The most the huge change from 600 days of playing and 700 days of playing is that I have more fully perked up things. Obviously I have all of the new things they have been throwing at us, but in terms of what has changed, because I had everything after 600 days as well, is that I am just able to perk up more things now than I was before, because the rewards are crazy in the endurance mode, and when you can AFK around 20 waves, then you can just mass grind a few hundred of those for, is it 1.5 hours or something like that, and it's like a rinse and repeat kind of thing. So whenever I'm not actually wanting to play something or do something, I just have it farming perk materials for me, so that is pretty cool. So anyway guys, that was what I had to share in this video. Thank you very much for wanting to watch it, for supporting my Fortnite content, for using my Epic Games creator ID LokeHansen in the Epic Games Store and in the Fortnite Store. How many days have you guys been logging in Fortnite Save the World, and where are you in the game? Put it down there. I know that my progression, my boost, the things that I have is not moving as fast forward as it did previously in the game, because it is a bit hard to push towards really hardcore grinding new things when they don't really add much new to the game. The only thing that I'm super happy about is really being able to start focusing on multiple traps so that I can have for different builds. Hopefully they're gonna be pushing endurance mode type of content a bit more, so those of us that prefer the base building, geeking, strategy kind of stuff will have more to fool around with. For now guys, thank you very much for watching.